Welcome to Midvale Speedway Fall Classic Weekend for the 2005 racing season. The late models are on the track, getting ready for their first feature event, first heat race. And we are going to go racing. We're going racing. Bob Gainer, 23, Tom Garber, 64, Jimmy Carter, 28. John Ambrose Jr., 24, black. 12, Don Harvey Jr., 7, Rich Moore, and 53, Mike Miller, as Bob Gainer shows the way. Tom Garbrandt on the outside in that second spot. Jimmy Carter takes over second. There comes Don Harvey Jr. on the third. Halfway, 4 to go. Jimmy Carter out in front of 28. Don Harvey in second. Ambrose in third. Jimmy Carter takes a white flag. Coming out of the Jimmy Carter, Don Harvey Jr., Don Ambrose, Rich Roar, Tom Garbrandt, and 23 of Bob Gainer. From Brook Park, Ohio, he picked up the late model championship at Lorraine, the points championship. It's Jimmy Carter in car 28. Your fast heat feature, excuse me, your fast heat winner tonight for the Fall Classic. Okay, second heat race on the pole. Paul Atkins in car 25. 30 is Foster Mackey Jr. John Crumrine in 44, AP Wren in 57, and Bobby Porter in 50. Out in front. Foster Mackey second. John Crumrine third. AP Wren and Bobby Porter. Four to go. Long front run out in front. Paul Atkins second. Bobby Porter. light coming out. Paul Atkins, A.P. Wren, Foster Mackey, and Bobby Porter. From Akron, Ohio, you're winning the second heat tonight, John Crumrine in 44. Okay, moving into the third. Bob Eichel in 69, Mark Enos 0, Mike Enos in 70, Tony Dallas 42. Number 5 is Bernie Mimic, 84, Ed Midall, and number 9, Richard Kirkpatrick. Here we go. Bob Eichel, Mark Enos, Richard Kilpatrick up there in turn 2. Here we go. Out in front, Mark Enos second, Mike Enos, and Midall in that 4th spot. Tony Dallas out in front. More to go. Ed Midall trying to get on the outside of Mark Enos. White flag. Out of 4, Tony Dallas, Wyndon. Mark Enos, and Midall, Mike Enos. And number 5, Bernard Mimic, Richard Kirkpatrick, and Bob Eichel. From Akron, Ohio, Tony Dallas wins the 3rd and final heat racing late models. Last team for the sports box on the pole, Jim Ripley in number 70. 18 of Bert Waller. Nick Grubbs at 24, Kevin McClintock 38, Keith Thomas 34, Joe Leinert at 2, Dave Pringle and 88, Dave Wagner. Jim Ripley showing the way. Kevin McClintock, Kurt Waller, second, third. Joe Leinert, Keith Thomas, Dave Pringle, and Dave Wagner. Ripley out in front. Wagner on the outside. Halfway. White flag coming out for Jim Ripley. Out of 4. Jim Ripley wins it. Carolina, Kevin Knox, Keith Thomas, Dave Wagner, Kurt Waller, and Gabe Pringle. Jim Ripley picks up the fast heat tonight in the sports stocks.
Ripley is driver of the street stock division from the Barberton Speedway, runs a great engine underneath the hood.
Okay, move to the second heat. 23. Scruggs' brother, Chris Scruggs. Chris Cale in 10. Calvin Cullen in 66. Jerry McNeely in 1. Bill Hilliker in 27. Don Ricker Jr. in 7. Bill Weaver in 94. And number 9, Randy Doolin.
Running in a 45 feature tomorrow afternoon. Chris Scruggs in the 23 and Chris Campbell in number 10. First of 3 heat races for the Papa John Deerstock Invitational Fishing. 2005 Fall Classic brought to you by Dover Philly Federal Credit Union. The new location coming up in Uriesville here in a couple of months. Dover Philly Federal Credit Union bringing off Triple the Clock tonight.
Here we go.
Into the turn as he goes to the line.
Pile up and turn 1.
Turn 4, we'll try to get this one started till last hit.
Green just come back out. Where's Collins and Nick Grubbs' brother Chris? Hey, we'll do it again. Out in front. Bill Hilliker 2nd. Bill Weaver 3rd. Chris Cale in that 4th spot. Bill Weaver up from the back. Chris Cale in that 4th spot. Jerry McNeely back there. As Chris Groves shows away. White flag. Chris Grubbs will win it. Chris Grubbs in car 23. Picking up his first checker flag, I believe, in the sports stock class. Congratulations, Chris.
Picking up the victory of our second sports stock heat, first.
Okay, moving into the first of 3 pure stock heat races. Gavin Sankiewicz in 3. Number 85 of Chris Mink. Randy Smart in 17. 11, Dan Mink. 73, Al Street. 28, Scott Archer. And 50 tonight being driven by Teddy Oliver. Gavin Sankiewicz showing away in 3. Randy Smart on the inside. He'll take over second. Dan Mink slides in turn 4. Caution out. Caution is out. Here we go. Gavin Sankiewicz, in your leader. And big Al Street moving up on the outside. Randy Smart second. Chris Mink third. Fourth, excuse me. Scott Archer on the outside. Gavin Sankiewicz out in front. Halfway, looks like it's time by. It is. Teddy Oliver keeps her going. Good job of driving by. Teddy Oliver, no caution. Mink and Archer. Yellow is out this time. It's like Scott broke an axle.
With problems in the rear end of his car. Just about ready to totally fall apart in the back end of his automobile. 85 Sankiewicz and Randy Smart.
Gavin Sankiewicz, Randy Smart, Al Street, Dan Mink, and Teddy Oliver. Here we go. flag. Gavin Nekowicz wins it. Dan Meek, Teddy, Randy Smart, Teddy Oliver, and Al Street. Your winner, Gavin Nekowicz, in number 3, your fast heat winner in the Pure Stocks tonight. Second heat race. Tim Rogers in 2. Bob Pathwater Jr. in 74. Anderson in 32. Paul Parsons in 44. Martin in 6. Rich Schweitzer 84. And Chuck Elkins in 52. Parsons and Bob Pathwater Jr. as Tim Rogers shows the way in 2. Halfway. Chuck Elkins trying to move up on Rich Schweitzer. White flag. Paul Parsons. Paul Parsons, Tim Rogers, Rich Schweitzer, Chuck Elkins, Bob Pathwater Jr., Eric Anderson in 32, Keith Anderson, excuse me, and number 6 of Mike Martin. Your winner, Canton, Ohio, Paul Parsons in car 44. Okay, moving into the third and final Pure Stock heat race. Chester McMaster's 81. Dan Moore, I believe, back in his own car tonight, 29. Chris Miller in 70. 92, Mike Harbour. 8. PJ Everett. Sampson in 94. Robert Bender in 88, the truck. Back to racing. front in 70. Chester McMaster's the second, 81. 4 in, 4 to go. Bender hitting the wall. Halfway. Yes. Oh, we did that, but Mr. McMaster, Mike Herbert in that second spot. Yeah, checker flag. I should have been white flag. Chester McMaster's Mike Herbert will finish second. Chuck Sampson will finish third. I thought we got halfway.
Final heat for the pure stock.
Chester McMaster's your third and final heat race winner in the pure stocks tonight.
Don McNutt, 65 out of Mishler. Starting 5th, the 67 of Kenny Ford, the 3 of Pat Grove, starting 6th. 64 is Troy McNutt, 44 is Ron Myers, your top qualifier. And assistant flight manager, Mid-Vale Speedway, car number 36, Harry Coletti. So that's your starting field for the...
Okay, your lineup has been given, but Tom Barrett's will start on the pole. Don Rufner Jr. on the outside. John McNutt back on the inside. Adam Mishler on his outside in 65. 67, Kenny Ford. 3, Tad Grove. Troy McMath in 64. 44, Ron Myers. And 36 tonight, being driven tonight by Terry Coletti. Tom Barrett, Don Rufner Jr., John McNutt, Adam Mishler, Kenny Ford, Tad Grove, Troy McMath, Ron Myers, and Terry Coletti. Your fast heat of 6 in the compact class tonight. Barrett, Don Rufner Jr., Adam Mishler, John McNutt. Kenny Ford, Tad Grove. Moving on the inside. John McNutt on the inside. Halfway. Barrett, John McNutt, Don Rufner Jr., Kenny Ford, Adam Mishler, Troy McMath. turn 3. Tom Bird, John McNutt.
An exciting finish between Barrett and the one.
Your fast heat winner tonight in the Fall Classic, Tom Barrett from Denison, Ohio.
Barrett, the East High Oregon.
Okay, coming in the second heat race now. James Domer, 191. Justin Lawson at 90. Blake Mackey in 1. Jimmy Poole in 14. Kyle Gruhl, 199. 87 is Brad Henry. 49, Perry Ney. Eric Anderson, 13. Josh Irwin in 69. You're the top qualifier in this class, in this heat. Jimmy Poole trying to move up. Justin Lawson out in front in 90. Jimmy Poole trying to go on the inside. Josh Irwin moving up to about 5th spot. Justin Lawson showing the way. Jimmy Poole, James Domer, Blake Mackey, Josh Irwin, Barry Ney, halfway. Justin Lawson showing the way. Whiteman. Washing out.
Over in turn 4 for the 49 car. Perry Ney brings out our first caution in the second compact heat.
Lights are out. White flag coming out. Jimmy Poole leads him into turn 3. Jimmy Poole wins it. With Brad Henry in 7th. Following car number 14, Jim Poole. Poole picking out the win of our second. Jimmy Poole picking up the second heat race tonight in the compact.
The third heat entering the raceway.
Okay, moving into the third heat. 151, Chris Bloom. Derek Gruhl in 100. 23 tonight is just Jason Dobson, back from race after about 3 months off. There we go. Neil Rowley right behind him. Randy Cecil in 5. Jamie Rooker in 7. Russell Granison 72. Jason Morgan in 2. Side of Chris Bloom. Russell Granson trying to move into the inside. Neil Rowley in up 3rd spot. Randy Cecil in 4th. Neil Rowley going into 3rd, 2nd now on the outside. Trying to get it. It's number 100 going away. Derek Rule in 100. White flag. Checkered flag out for Derek Rule, Neil Rowley, Randy Cecil, Jason Morgan, Russell Granison, 7 of Tammy Rooker, 25, and 151 of Chris Bloom. Your winner, Derek Gruhl in 100. Richard Ropaul on the pole. Johnny Campbell on the outside of him. Scott Lucas in 10. Jill Hershey in 86. Chris Rose and Steve Rose in 00. Mike Rose 148. Kyle Kenny Jewell in 76. Chris Smith in out in front. Richard Ropaul out in front. I think Joel in that 3rd spot. RC Mike Road and Chris Smith into it. White flag. Lucas wins it in 10. Kenny Jewell second. Your winner, Scott Lucas in car number 10. Pat Carnes will bring him in 79. Tammy Hondo in 97 on the outside. Earl Scranton 03. John Wisman Jr. 06. Carnes in 80. Croft in 29. Elric at 15. Campbell in 127. Paul Stahl in 05. Pat Carnes out in front in 79. Earl Scranton and Tammy Hondo into it for second and third. Pat Carnes shows the way. Another Carnes and 80's in that fourth spot. It's Croft fifth. Carnes up to third. Out. Yellow is out. Earl Scranton, Mike Carnes, Pat Carnes. Jim Campbell, Tammy Hondo, Joe Elric, Paul Stahl, Croft, and Wisman. White flag. Earl Scranton, your winner of the fifth compact heat race tonight. Okay, your fifth or sixth and final compact heat race. McCoy in 92 or 02, I believe. 55. John Reel. Linda Morgan in 1. Violet McMaster's 22. No identification on 59. 08 Buzz Bender. 52 Ryan Kopp. And Howard Bartholow in 115. Run out your field. Sixth and final compact heat race tonight. Mark McCoy in 02. Here we go. Linda Morgan showing the way. Oh, we got a caution. They didn't like that start.
Ready up to speed in turn 3. As they enter turn number 4.
Here we go.
Green flag wave.
Caution out again. On real. Mark McCoy. Linda Morgan in a second. Moving up. Here comes Buzz Bender. 4 to go. Pulling away now. White flag. Wins it. 08 will finish second. Unreal finish third. Leave Frank Carson in 59.
Not sure why the 08 car offender stopped on the front stretch, but he did.
Okay, moving into the 10-lap Pursuit of the Late models on the pole. Ed Midall in 84, Paul Atkins in 25, Bobby Porter 50, Foster Mackey in 30, John Drumrine 44, Tom Garber in 54, John Ambrose Jr. 24, Don Harvey Jr. 12, and Rich Roy 7, your top qualifier. Here we go. Bobby Porter. Bobby Porter trying to move up. Come on. Foster Mackey's out at 30. Harvey Jr. and Ambrose are out. Garbrandt on the outside now. And middle, out in front. Moore trying to get forward now. White flag. Mid-Vid wins it. Harvey Porter, 52nd. Rich Moore, 3rd, and 4th will be Paul Atkins. All right, picking up the Australian Pursuit and Late models. Ed Midall in 84.
Number 84, let's have a nice round of applause for Ed Midall. For the late model.
Okay, here's your line for the Australian Pursuit for the sport stocks. Calvin Cullen 66, Jerry McNeely in 1, Walter Jr. 7, Weaver in 94, John Weaver, Jim Ripley in 70, Kurt Waller 18, Dick Gross 24, Keith Thomas 34, Joe Leinert at 2, and Dave Widener 88. Here we go. Bill Weaver on the outside. Keith Thomas is out. Jerry McNeely's out in 1. Takes over the lead. Austin out for Ripley at 70. Here we go. Washington Jr., Dick Grubbs, Joe Leinert, and Dave Wagner. Five in, 5 to go. Dick Grubbs is out.
Wagner
coming out this time. Here comes the checker flag. Dave Wagner. Joe Liner picked up the sports stock pursuit tonight for the Fall Classic. Moving to the pure stock, 10-lap pursuit. Paul Parsons will bring him across the line. Mike Martin in second. Good twice for 84. Chuck Elkins in 52. Minks in 85. Or 3. Okay. And 85 of Mink. 11 of Mink. Or Mick, excuse me. Not Mink, Mick. Excuse me. Al Street, Todd Archer, and Teddy Oliver. Elkins was out. Chris Mick moving up that third spot. Al Street's out. Schweitzer, Mick, Archer, and Oliver. Todd Archer. Your winner of the Australian Pursuit for the Pure Stocks tonight from Canton, Ohio, Paul Parsons.
30 laps. Pursuit tonight has been very entertaining.
Okay, moving into the Australian Pursuit for the Compacts. Josh Irwin will start on the pole. Aaron DeCino will finish start second. Tom Barrett will start third.
Junior 35, John McNutt 65, Adam Mishler has the number 64, Troy McMaster 44, Ron Myers the number 36, so Terry Coletti also out there, the number 3 car, Pat Grove.
Here's your lineup. Josh Irwin in 69, Eric Anderson in 13, Tom Barrett 157. Don Hunter Jr. in 47. John McNutt 35. Adam Mishler 65. Tad Grove in 3. Troy McMath 64. Ron Myers 44 and Terry Coletti in 36.
A couple of years ago, over the last couple of seasons, a few pursuit races from the back of the field, but the field is strong tonight. 10 cars, 10 laps. Coletti starting 10.
Here we go. Josh Irwin starts on the pole and Terry Coletti will start scratch. Down at 65. Ron Barrett into it with Eric Anderson. Josh Irwin showing away. Rickner forward. Ron Myers out. John McNutt, Tad Grove into it. Coletti got it by Troy McMath. Caution out. Getting ready to go back to racing. Josh Irwin, Eric Anderson, Tom Barrett, Don Hunter Jr., John McNutt, and Tad Grove. Irwin still showing away. Eric Anderson, Tom Barrett, John McNutt, Don Hunter Jr. hanging on. White flag coming out. He leads him into turn 3. Anderson right there. Josh Irwin, Eric Anderson. Tom Barrett will finish 3rd, John McNutt and Tad Grove. There's your winner.
For your winner of the compact pursuit, Josh Irwin.
Josh Irwin in 69. Huh? It is.
Top one any race this season. and has competed at least 4 times this year. This is our final event of the evening. Howard Barlow starting on the pole, 52 of Ryan Powell will start second, 79 of Pat Martin will start third, John Wilson Jr. starts fourth, Steve Rose starts in fifth. Starting in the sixth division, 94 of Chris Smith starting seventh, the 46 of Neil Woolley starting 87 of Brad Henry in the 29th. The 65 of Adam Mixler, that's your starting field. They line them on by qualifying, balancing the back. These drivers all looking for their first win of 2005. This race will go 15 laps in distance on the early favorites. On the top qualifiers, the 65 of Mixler. The 87 of Henry also a good qualifier. And far down to the 60s for the afternoon final session.
Here we go. Non-winners race. Howard Barthlow, Ryan Kopp. Showing the way, Adam Mixler in second. Adam takes over the lead. Second. Neil Rowley third. Henry in fourth. Pat Carnes fifth. Top. John Wisman Jr. and Howard Barthlow. Adam Mixler out in front in 65. Smith second. Neil Rowley in third. Brad Anderson in that fourth spot. Pat Carnes, Ryan Kopp, John Wisman Jr. out there racing. Halfway. Chris Smith in second. Neil Rowley third. Brad Henry in that fourth spot. Smith hangs on a second. Neil Rowley third. Brad Henry has caught him. Pat Carnes in fifth. Ryan Kopp and John Wisman Jr. Down the backstretch one more time. Gonna follow on. Adam Mishler wins it. Chris Smith will finish second. Brad Henry third. Neil Rowley fourth. Pat Carnes and Ryan Koss. Now picking up his first checker flag of the year.
Good night of racing action with our
From Uricksville, Ohio, it's Adam Mishler.
On 50 lapper complete models, a 40 lapper for the sports stocks, a 30 lapper for the pure stocks, 30 slots for the legend cars. Compact going 25, 20, and 20 in their three features and a figure eight, making their return to Midvale Speedway tomorrow afternoon. Racing action starts at 2, legend car qualifying at 1:15. I do again want to thank everybody for coming out to Midvale Speedway tonight. Please remember to buckle up and drive home safely.
There's your winner, Adam Mishler, with his mother.
Yep, Adam.
The Speedway. Starting on the pole, car number 32, Larry Young, starting second. Behind the wheel of car number 8 is Craig Hack. Starting third, car number 30, Jason Knox. And it's the number 5 car of Danny Jackson. Starting in the 5th position, car number 31, Dennis Knox. The number 98 is third fast qualifier, Rick Riffle. Starting in the 5th position, make it the 7th position, the 84 of second fast qualifier, Randy Burns. And your fastest qualifier, starting in the final spot, James Busher from Dallas, Texas. And car number 2, Green Flag Racing from corner 4 for 8 laps for the legend car. Into the first and second turn, Larry Young will take the advantage on the backstretch. Young into that first spot, Craig Hack running second. Third place, the 30 car of Jason Knox. Danny Jackson running the high side, back in the 5th position. Rick Riffle looking to the inside of him. Riffle to run on Danny Jackson for the 5th spot. Up front, Larry Young in car number 32. Number 8 car running second, driven by Craig Hack from Tennessee. In third place, one of the Knoxes is their third and fourth, Jason Knox, and Dennis Knox runs in 5th. Your race leader, Larry Young. Now Jason Knox taking a look to the inside of Craig Hack for the 2nd spot. We are halfway, 4 laps in, 4 laps remaining. Dennis Knox on the move will take 3rd and 2nd now, as he's on the inside of his nephew Jason Knox for the runner-up spot. Larry Young from Massillon, Ohio, pulling away from the rest of the fast heat field for the legend cars. 3 heat races this afternoon, then we'll move into the late model 50 lapper. Larry Young, second, Dennis Knox, third, Craig Hack, fourth is going to be Rick Riffle as Jason Knox drops back into the 5th spot. Final circuit, 1 to go for Larry Young. Checkered flag waving off of corner number 4. It's going to be Larry Young winning. Second, Dennis Knox, Craig Hack, Jason Knox, Rick Riffle, James Busher, Danny Jackson, and the 84 car of Randy Burns. Round of applause for our first winner today, Larry Young. 29, Bill Richards on the pole with the 86 of Fred Davis starting second. In the third spot, car number 12, one of the drivers coming from Texas, Dean Abbey, and starting fourth, car number 13, Tom Spisak. Starting in the number 5 spot is Jordan Pascal from Mount Pleasant, North Carolina, and the number 79 car starting in the next position, another one of our Texas drivers, Stephen Abbey. And our final starting position, car number 20, Tim Davis from Norton, Ohio. The number 12 and the number 79, both very young drivers. I believe they said 12 years of age and 14 years of age. And they are brothers. The 12 and the 79 are brothers that race in the Legend Car divisions. Bill Richards in the 29, one of the veterans of the Legend Cars, and Fred Davis, another one of the series veterans, starting in the second spot, the Flintstone Flyer. As those two drivers from Norton, Ohio will come off of 4 and get the green. Bill Richards with the lead, coming off of turn number 2. It's going to be the number 12 car of Abbey. Trying to move into that second spot, Dean Abbey from Comanche, Texas, one of the young drivers on hand this weekend. Wiggles a bit, will take the lead. Spisak into the wall, the wheel flying away, going towards the infield. As Tom Spisak in car number 13 has problems on the front stretch. And the wheel went right in the tire on the... Ready to start this one back up, Bill Richards and Fred Davis. Up front, getting the green off of corner 4. Already trying to make a move to the inside. Dean Abbey in the number 12. He backs out of it. Fred Davis will take the lead off of 2. Abbey will take second on the backstretch. His brother coming up into the third spot, Stephen Abbey, now a 3-wide battle for that position as Tim Davis will move up into third. Side-by-side racing in the second heat for the Legend Cars. 3-wide battle, back of the field, but up front, Tim making Fred Davis lead. Dean Abbey in second, Tim Davis third, and Bill Richards fourth. Running in the 5th spot, Jordan Pascal, and 6th is Stephen Abbey. A little bit sideways with the 20 car of Tim Davis as he entered the first turn. Abbey might be closing in on the 86 car of Fred Davis. Second and third now, bumper to bumper. Down into corner 3, your leader, the 86 of Fred Davis. Top 3 cars now bumper to bumper. Tim Davis making a run at Dean Abbey. A little under a lap and a half to go for Fred Davis. Final circuit, white flag waving. Car of Jordan Pascal making a run at Stephen Abbey back in the field for 4th. Coming off the final corner, checkered flag waving as Fred Davis wins. Dean Abbey 2nd, Tim Davis 3rd, Stephen Abbey 4th. 5th, the 99 car of Jordan Pascal, and coming in that final spot, the number 29 of Bill Richards. From Norton, Ohio, let's give him a nice round of applause. Your winner, Fred Davis. Larry Young victorious in the first heat. We now move to heat number 3. Starting on the pole in car number 11, Bob Petrie. Starting second, car number 81, Terry Schertz. Starting third in car number 80, Mark Lucius. And starting fourth in car number 38, that car driven by Jake Francis. In the 5th starting position, car number 2, Larry Jewell. And starting 6th, car number 49, Dwayne Lorenz. in the final spot of this third and final Legend Heat, car number 9, Tim Williams. That's your starting field. 8 laps of racing for the third and final Legend Car Heat. The late model 50-lap feature coming up next. Dwayne Lorenz in the 49 car went all the way up the banking in 1 and 2. He brings it back down into the second group, but loses several car lengths on the rest of the field. Up front, Mark Lucius to the outside of Bob Petrie for the lead. Petrie on the inside, Lucius running the second lane. Jake Francis in the 38 battles with the 81 of Terry's shirts for the 4th spot, and now Petrie spins in the 11. So the 80 car of Mark Lucius and the number 2 car of Larry Jewell comprise your front row as we go green flag racing off of corner 4. Lucius back into the lead. Larry Jewell second. Jake Francis third. Tim Williams fourth. Jake Francis in the 38 trying to make a run at the number 2 car of Larry Jewell for the second spot. And now Tim Williams, as he comes from the back of the field, will go for third. Francis up the banking in corner 4. Look out. Able to keep it off the wall. And keeps on racing in that 5th position. Your leader, Mark Lucius, second, Larry Jewell, third, Tim Williams, fourth, Dwayne Lorenz, fifth, the 38 car of Jake Francis. 11 car of Petrie clips the wall a little bit off of 4, but able to keep it in the right direction. White flag, final circuit for Mark Lucius, Larry Jewell, Tim Williams, Dwayne Lorenz, Jake Francis, Terry Shirts, and Bob Petrie. Coming off of corner 4, checkered flag waving for Mark Lucius, Larry Jewell second, Tim Williams, Dwayne Lorenz, Jake Francis, Terry Shirts, and Bob Petrie complete your field of our third and final heat for the Legend cars this afternoon. Speedway, his dad owns the racetrack. Let's hear it for your winner of this Legend car heat, Mark Lucius. And nice to see Mark pick up a win. Yes, sir.
Okay, getting ready to move into the 50-lap late model feature on the pole. Bobby Porter. On the outside of him in car 30, that would be Foster Mackey. Then 44, John Crumrine. 57, A.P. Wren. 23, Bob Gaynor. Tom Garbrand, 64. 28, Jimmy Carter. 53, Mike Miller. 24, John Ambrose. 12, Don Harvey Jr. 7, Rich Rohr. 5 of Norm Taylor. 25, Paul Atkins. 84, Ed Middall. 5 is Bernard Mimic. 42, Tony Urdalis. 9 out there is Richard Kirkpatrick. 70, Mike Enos. 0, Mark Enos. 69, Bob Eichel. 18, Mark Willison. 43, Barberton. And 88, Dave Wagner. There we go. Caution out, caution out. Here we go. go again. Bobby Porter out in front. John Crumrine and Foster Mackey. Foster out for 43.
So Condon out for the number 43, Roger Smith.
Here we go. Bobby Porter, Foster Mackey, John Crumrine, Bob Gaynor. Bobby Porter, John Crumrine, Bob Gaynor, Foster Mackey, Jimmy Carter, John Conway Jr., Tom Garbrandt. Bobby Porter, John Crumrine. Here we go, 4 in, I believe. Okay, Bob Gaynor inherits the lead. Here we go. Second, Rich Rohr third. Paul Atkins, Foster Mackey. AP Red, Mike Miller. Lauren Minnick. Lauren Phillips, Mike Enoch. Smith. Biddall. Wagner. Daly. Crumrine. Patrick Porter and Venus. Clark. Harvey on the outside, Gaynor on the inside. It's for the lead. Oscar Mack and Mike Venus. Smith, Middle, Drumline. Norm Taylor, Junior Dallas, Dave Wagner, Kilpatrick, and Mortar. Coming out, 43 out of 4 in infield. 19 in, 31 to go. Mike Miller all over each other. Paul Atkins in that fifth spot. Don Harvey shows the way. Gosh, now look like for John Crumrine going into the pits. Lead 24 in, 27 to go. 23 in, 24, 7 to go. Paul Kilpatrick. Going to pitch with Bobby Porter. Coming up on the back end of Richard Kilpatrick. Going second. Going third. Fourth. Paul Gainer fifth. All out. 6, Mark Willis, 7, AP Red pulling out. Got a caught. Here we go. Yellow. Here we go. Rich Roar, Mike Miller, Lauren Taylor, Mark Willis and Foster Mackey, Dave Wagner, Mike Enos, Bernard Mimic, Paul Richard Kilpatrick, Bob Gainer, and AP Red. stretch one more time. On Harding, Rich Roar, Mike Melhor, Lawrence Taylor, Mark Willis, and Foster 98, Paul Atkins, Dave Wagner, Mike Enos, Bernard Minnick, Bob Gaynor, Richard Kirkpatrick, and AP Ram.
Don, congratulations. A couple of weeks ago, we talked in Victory Lane when you won the 50-lapper Super 6 race. You picked up the point championship in that division today. A strong field of late models. There were a lot of traveling cars that you see in super late model fields and late model fields, and they put on a good show today.
Well, I tell you what, I had one of the best behind me, and showed us up when Richie's back here. But man, we've had a good car for the last couple of weeks, and I love this place.
Let's hear it again for your winner, Don Harvey Jr.
I want to say a special thanks to my wife for putting up with me, Jimmy Thompson, Ronnie Spence, Paul Richmond, Scott Baker, and I want to thank my crew chief, Jim Hutchison, and my dad.
Don Harvey Jr., the winner of the 50-lap late model feature here at Midvale Speedway.
Don Harvey Jr., your winner of the Late Model Fall Classic for 2005.
Legend cars one more circuit, they'll go green. 79 of Stephen Abbey and the number 20 car of Tim Davis, your front row starters. Davis in the 20 has picked up several feature wins here at the Midvale Speedway. For the 79 of Abbey, his first career start at the 3/10 mile asphalt oval. Off of corner 4, green flag racing for Abbey and Davis. In the 13 car, going up the banking, dropping back in the third lane. Back in the field, up front, the leader Stephen Abbey. Davis fighting back in the 20 car. Tim Davis in the second groove, trying to take the lead. Larry Young in the 32 car, also racing to the top spot. Tim Davis, your leader, second place. Stephen Abbey, third. Larry Young, fourth place. Craig Hack. Hack looks to the third spot on the inside of Abbey. Car of Dwayne Lorenz and the 2 car of Larry Jewell get together, caution out. Tim Davis to exit corner 4 as we will go. Green flag racing. Larry Young looking to the inside of Tim Davis for the lead. Young on the inside, Davis on the high side, entering turn 3. Larry Young from Massillon, Ohio, going into the top spot. There's Larry Young up front. Craig Hack trying to take the second spot. And Tim Davis might be able to hang on to second, but Hack fighting back to the 8 car. Goes back up alongside the 20 of Davis. Problems down in turn 4. The 11 car of Bob Beasley, the 80 car. One of Dennis Knox, top 5. Knox has moved into that 5th position. Keep your eye on the 31 as we go back to green off the 4. Car of Hack looked to the inside of Davis, couldn't make it happen. A lot of motor, getting down the straightaways, that 8 car of Hack. Bill Richards over in turn 2. Bill Richards bringing out the caution in the second turn. Larry Young to bring the field in for the green once again as Tim Davis follows. spot. Stephen Abbey back up to the fourth position. Trying to be back into the top five. A lot of action back in the field as Dean Abbey races with the 98 of Rick Ripple. Ripple in that second blue. The 2X of James Busher. Busher on the inside of Tim Davis going to corner 3. Busher on the rumble bump and keeps on racing. Davis turns in third. Abbey fourth. Half fifth. Sixth is Jason Knox. Seventh, Danny Jackson. Eighth, Dennis Knox. Problems up in the corner. We're back to green flag racing in Mid-Vale. Had some contact between Jason Knox and the 5-car of Danny Jackson. Abbey making his move. Larry Young, your leader. James Busher second, third. Tim Davis fourth. Greg Hack in fifth. Fourth. Steve Abbey in fifth. Ripple on the inside of Danny Jackson for the 6th spot. And you can move Ripple up to 6th, Jackson back to 7th. Between those two cars, Rick Ripple's also up to the 5th spot, so keep your eye on him as we go green off the 4.
Larry Young driver coming from the 10th position. James, I talked to you in the pit earlier this afternoon. Had to ask you how to pronounce your last name. Luckily I did, or I'd have been saying James Kusker out front. Took you, what, 35 lappers, took you about 33 laps to get in the lead and hold it. You had it one time, and he was able to get you back.
Yeah, it was real tough to get by him. I mean, my car was pushing pretty bad, but I got by him when he counted.
my driver.
Came all the way from Dallas, Texas, to race here at the Mid-Vid Speedway. You only had a half hour to hot lap this afternoon. You picked up on the track pretty quick. You like racing here?
Yeah, it's kind of like one of the tracks in Texas, so that helped me pick it up pretty quick. It's a lot of fun.
Let's hear it for your winner, James Busher.
There we go, Sports Talk. 40 laps. Into the first turn wall hard. Chris Grubbs. Try it again. Chris Cale, Jerry McNeely, Don Ruther Jr. Kevin McConnell, Bill Weaver, Joe Liner, Keith Thomas. Dave Pringle, Nick Grubbs, Bill Hilliker, Jim Ripley, Calvin Cohen, and number 9, Joe Sammer's car out there, Randy Doolin. Going to the lead. Joe Liner, Pete Thomas, Don Ruther Jr. and Chris Cale. Joe Liner trying to go the lead on the outside. Keith Thomas now second, Kevin McConnell third, Don Ruther Jr., Kurt Waller, Chris Cale, Dave Pringle, Bill Weaver, Nick Grubbs, Jim Ripley, Keith Thomas on for the lead. Yellow's out. Here we go, 9 in, I believe, 31 to go. Joe Liner, Keith Thomas. Kevin McConnell. Kurt Waller, Don Ruther Jr., and Gabe Pringle side by side with Nick Grubbs. pits.
You can hear the pump as you bring it in front of the third horse pump. While in between, Joe Minor, definite engine problem, would not come out of the car, trying to repair immediately with the fire extinguisher.
Joe Leinert exploding the motor. Okay, Keith Thomas inherits the lead. Here we go. Keith Thomas, Kevin McClintock, Kurt Waller, Dave Pringle, Jim Ripley, and Nick Grubb, Don Richard Jr., Bill Hillis, Calvin Cohen, Randy Dillon, Chris Gale, Randy Dillon going to the bed. Halfway, 20 in, 20 to go. Thomas out in front. Jim McClintock second. Third, Kurt Waller. Fourth, Nick Grubb. Fifth, Dave Pringle. Sixth, Bill Hilligan. Seventh, Jim Ripley. Eighth, Chris Gale. Ninth, John Hunter Jr. 10th, Calvin Cohen. Out there racing. Nick Grubb's going in the pit. Calvin Cohen, Don Jr. and Chris Gale going a lap down. Here's your third place car, Bert Waller. Fourth, Kay Pringle. Fifth, Jim Ripley. Sixth, Bill Hilliker. Last car to lead lap. Chris Gale, Don Ritter Jr., and Calvin Cohen out there racing. Scott Gay Pringle. Five to go. More laps. Kevin McClintock. Third will be Kurt Waller. Jim Ripley fifth. Sixth, Kate Pringle.
His ninth season win of the season. He finishes the year with 7.
Your winner, he won 9 features this year. Winner of the Sports Stock portion of the Fall Classic, Keith Thomas. Your winner, Keith Thomas, from right here in Midvale, Ohio. Only 5 laps, fast, compact feature. Blake Mackey will bring him in. Jimmy Poole, Kyle Gruhl, Brad Henry, Harry Ney, Eric Anderson, Tom Barrett, Don Ritter Jr., Adam Mishler, John McNutt, Kenny Ford, Tad Grove, Ron Myers, Troy McMath. 90-36 of Kelly McNutt and 191 of James Domer. Full restart. Lost a few cars. 25 laps they'll go. Blake Mackey, Brad Henry. Blake Mackey, Brad Henry, Adam Mitchell on the inside, Don River Jr. for fourth. We got a three-way battle for fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. Adam Mitchell up to third on the inside, time for that. Showing the way, Adam Mitchell was second. Third, Don River Jr., Blake Mackey fourth. Tom Barrett fifth. Showing the way. Tom Barrett trying to get into that fourth spot. Eric Clay trying to move up. Your top qualifier of the weekend. Battle for fourth, fifth. Pole on the inside, Adam Mitchell on the outside. Adam Mitchell, Don River Jr. Tom Barrett in that fourth spot. Fifth. Speedway. Adam Mishler going for the lead. Adam Mishler out in front. Jimmy Poole second. Don Ritter Jr. third. Tom Barrett at fourth spot. Ron Myers fifth. Terry Coletti. Kenny Ford. Ted Grove. John McNutt. Troy McNabb. Brad Henry. Blake Mackey. Kyle Droll. James Delmer out there racing. Don Ritter Jr. going for the inside, trying to get second. Terry Coletti and Ron Meyer side by side. Here comes Tom Barrett trying to get third. Jimmy Poole trying to hold him off. Ron Myers into it now. Good battle for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Five to go. Battle for third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. Here comes Terry Coletti. Jimmy Poole trying to hold him off. White flag getting ready to come out. White flag coming out. And leads it down the backstretch one more time. Coming out of fourth, Adam Mishler, Don Ritter Jr. in the battle for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Let's see it. Jimmy Poole wins, get that third spot. Tom Barrett, Terry Coletti, Ron Myers, Troy McMath, Kenny Ford, John McNutt, Brad Henry, Kyle Grohl. Picking up the fast feature for the Fall Classic here for the 2005 racing season, Adam Mishler.
Well, last night this driver was in the non-winners race. He had not won a race all season. He waited till last night's non-winners race to pick up his first victory. Now he makes it 2 in a row. The Talent Construction done with constructing Twin City Hardwood. Bailey's 4-star video attending performance ratio truck 65. Let's hear it for Adam Mishler. Well, Adam, last night you got to race the non-winners race because you had one all season long. Now you win 2 in a row. Kind of got the idea now how to do it, huh?
Yeah, we'll build over next year.
Every race next year?
Hopefully, I think works out the way I think it is.
Let's hear it again for your winner, Adam Mishler.
Adam Mishler, your winner of the Fast feature tonight for the Fall Classic 2005. Okay, moving to the second compact feature. This will be 20 laps. Johnny Campbell will bring him in 27, then 10 from Barberton, and 86 of Jill Hershey. 00 of Steve Ruth, his brother, 148. Mike Ruth, 76. Kenny Jewell is Chris Smith, 151. Chris Bloom, 25 from Barberton. 110, Derek Gruhl. 5, Randy Cecil, 23. Dodson, 7, Tammy Rufner, 46. Neil Rowley. Russell Grandison, 72. Jason Morgan in 2. 05 of Paul Stahl, and 71 a gentleman from Barberton. Here we go. Russell Grandison in the infield. He's had trouble all year long. Oh, Steve Rowe, jeez. Neil Rowley, Chris Bloom into it up there. Try it again. Jason Morgan from the back of the pack. We got Johnny Campbell showing away. Tens in that second spot from Barberton. Jason Morgan moving up. He's beside Kenny Jewell. Down the backstretch. They're hand banging all over the place. Cecil out in front in 5. Jason Morgan in second. Kenny Jewell third. We got a three-way battle for fourth. Smith just hit the fourth turn wall hard. He's moving around. Man, oh man, he hit that thing a ton.
Number 4. Just with the window net down, looks to be moving around and okay inside the car. There are 13 laps to go.
Nice gesture from the crowd. They're applauding Chris as he's exiting the racetrack. He hit that wall a ton. Glad he's okay. 7 and 13 to go. Randy Cecil is your leader. Jason Morgan. And third right now is Kenny Jewell. Kenny Jewell getting Jason Morgan a little sideways in the 1 and 2. Derek Gruhl in the second. They're ham banging all over out there. Halfway. 10 and 10 to go. Randy Cecil. There comes Jason Morgan back on the inside, trying to get underneath Derek Gruhl. And Kenny Jewell, oh, they're touching. Mike Rose trying to move up. Randy Cecil, Derek Gruhl, Jason Morgan, Kenny Jewell, Mike Ross, Sonny Campbell, Bill Hershey, Tammy Rupner, Dobson, 71, 25, 05 of Paul Stahl and 10 out there. Derek Gruhl going in the pit. Jason's now going to try to catch Randy Cecil. Tammy Rupner and Jill Hershey. White flag getting ready to come out. White flag going to be in hand. They're going to be side by side across the line. Randy Cecil inside, Jason Morgan on the outside. Cecil, Jason Morgan, Kenny Jewell, Mike Roach, Jimmy Campbell, or Johnny Campbell, excuse me, Amy Rooster, Joe Hershey, Dodson, 7105 of Paul Stahl, and 10.
Winner Randy Cecil.
Randy Cecil, your winner of the second compact feature event of this afternoon.
Well, I can hear it back there.
Caution light is out. This is the third feature. 20 laps, it will go. Mark McCoy, here we go. 0-2, bring him in. John Reel in that second spot. Bruce, old Buzz Bender in that third spot. 1 of Linda Morgan. 79, Pat Carnes. 52 of Ryan Kopp. 03. Oh, we got Ryan Kopp going sideways. 80 of Carnes out there. 127. Jim Campbell. Caution out, caution out. And out there racing is Tony, Tammy Hondo, Joe Elric, Croft, John Wisman Jr., and Howard Bartholomew. Here we go.